So before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. It helps us a lot. And ever wonder what keeps old friends from reuniting on screen, especially when the world is rooting for a comeback? For years, fans of Cheers and Frasier have been crossing their fingers for Ted Danson and Kelsey Grammer to share the spotlight again. The two legends finally seem to have buried the hatchet, and for a moment, hopes soared, and then I kind of came the big reveal, and Danson had really turned down the chance to reprise Sam Malone for the latest Frasier reboot. In Why would he pass up a golden ticket to nostalgia? In a candid interview, he laid it all out, playing a man in his 70s who still saunters behind the bar felt strange, even to him. It was one thing to joke about being past your prime in your 40s, but in your 70s, it comes with a new level of awkwardness and maybe a little less hair. Danson admitted he just couldn't see himself as Sam Malone, senior citizen bartender. Uh, Initially, this uncertainty made him say no, and yet the Cheers crew is a persuasive bunch. With some friendly encouragement and maybe a touch of FOMO, he had second thoughts. By 2024, Danson told Grammer he'd be up for it if the right moment came, motivated by old friendships and that hard-to-resist urge to join the party. And longtime fans recall when Danson guest starred during Frasier's original run, showing up in season 2 for a classic episode. Since then, ideas for a new collaboration have bounced around, with Grammer even teasing it on his podcast. They're both interested, but it looks like it'll take more brainstorming and maybe some negotiating before Sam and Frasier clink glasses again. Of course, all these plans crashed into reality. The Frasier reboot stalled out after just 2 seasons, with mixed reviews prompting Paramount to say goodbye, at least for now. Hopes were briefly raised that another network might swoop in, but nothing's landed yet. The reboot itself saw Frasier Crane moving from rainy Seattle to the halls of Harvard, bringing back old favorites like Roz, Willis, and Bulldog for cameos that tug the heartstrings, and oftentimes for favorites or very funny in there. But but even with such a stellar cast, it didn't grab enough momentum for more. Both seasons are still available on Paramount Plus if you want to relive every witty jab and heartfelt reunion. And who knows, maybe a bartender and a radio psychiatrist will cross paths once more, just as soon as they figure out who's buying the first rack. And it's safe to say the only thing more challenging than a Frasier reboot is finding a decent cup of coffee in Boston that isn't served with a side of existential crisis. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,